Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now I'm feeling better. We can finally do the Disneyland Paris haul that I've been planning to do for weeks. Let's get started. Okay, so I probably showed you guys a number of the souvenirs that I'd bought in previous video. My unboxing video with the stuff from my sister, that's right. So let me show you what I actually bought myself while I was there. Okay, I've got this bag here. Sorry, pumpkin, let's leave you there. Okay, let's see. I think I've got everything. Right. Now, I wasn't sure whether I've shown you this Pluto before. I think I might have done. I actually bought him last September, but they've still got him in Disneyland Paris and he's just so sweet. So he's joining us. I'm pretty sure you've seen him before, but he wanted to be on camera again, so I couldn't resist that face. So there he is, look at him. So cute. Charles the Corgi joined me, as he does. He was very disappointed because this time he did not get to go on... Did you go on any rides? He might have gone on a couple of rides. Big Thunder Mountain is his favourite, but I didn't take him on as many rides, mainly because it was really, really hot when we were there. So I decided that I didn't want him to get really sweaty, and I don't need any reason to get any warmer because I'm really hot-blooded and I can't stand the heat. So he stayed in the hotel room, but let's face it, that makes two of us, doesn't it? At least he didn't have COVID. So there's Charles the Corgi. Right. I couldn't resist this stitch. I think, is he the Bigfoot? Let's just see. This is, yes, this is the Bigfoot stitch. And he's so, so soft. If you can probably see how glossy his fur is. It's really silky. It's really satiny. And he's just, look at that face. Look at these ears. Look how massive they are. And then the big feet. Couldn't resist him, so I think he joined me on the first day because I just thought he was so cute. So there he is. This is the toy corner. Oh, and I couldn't talk toys without Sebastian, so I don't have any of the, well, I didn't have any of these yet, but they had 3 designs out while we were there. So they had Sebastian, Woody and Chip from Beauty and the Beast. And I am a Little Mermaid fan, so I ended up with a Sebastian, and these are really cool. If you've not seen them before, they do have them on Shop Disney from time to time, but you get the little soft toy, and he is soft despite the fact that he has a magnet in the middle, and then you get this little plate. So as, oh well, I'm about to show you a pair of ears, so we'll just leave those there. As you saw, you slide the plate under wherever you want him to stick to, and then you just position him accordingly, and he'll stay there all day. You can put him on hats, you can keep him on your shoulder. The only thing is, if you're wearing a lounge fly, you have to kind of put it on around them or first, or put them on your hat because that's easier. So there you go. But he's so cute and cheeky. I love him. Let's replace the ears. Okay, these ears are really cool. These are part of the new Parks collection. Now there was... When we went out there in September, there was a series of about 6. So It's a Small World, which these are from, Big Thunder Mountain, Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Phantom Manor in France, Dragon's Den, which we think is a kiddie one. I thought it might be the dragon under the castle of Sleeping Beauty's castle, but it's not. And it was on the tip of my tongue then. What's the other one? Tower of Terror. So there were lounge flies for each of these, ears, spirit jerseys. What else did they have? Oh, there's a couple of cool things in here from the Phantom Manor set that I'll show you. But the cool thing about the ears and the lounge flies is the lounge flies have a QR code printed on the back. The ears have one here. Now, the really awesome thing about these is that you go to where the ride is in the park. You have to be by the ride, so these won't work outside of it. Well, I don't believe so. I don't know if they'll work in America as well as France. I don't know. But You go to the point in the park and you scan the QR code. Now, my phone is an Android, so it didn't work. It had to do it on an Apple phone, so be warned. But you can get all these different things. So there were options between, I think it was an Instagram filter, some backgrounds for your phone, a frame, which is what I use to take a photo. I think you can access all of them as well while you're there. But these ears are so pretty. I just couldn't resist them. They've got the sun and the moon, which I think I need to just stitch in place, because as you can see, it falls forward and it sticks into my head just a little bit. There we go. This gorgeous fabric, which is absolutely stunning, really stunning. It's like this really solid plastic. And then these ears, which are just such a pretty colour and have this gold foil on, so you have to be a bit careful with them not to scratch it. And then on the side it's got gold, it says It's a Small World, and yeah, this QR code. So don't cut that off. If you get these ears, don't cut it off. Although I suppose you could cut it off and then just take it to the park and not wear the ears. It's a thought. Didn't think of that. What else do I have in here? I have that's really random. That's from Disney Village. I have the stem of it. It's downstairs. It's been washed, and it was like one of those slushy drinks, but I wasn't feeling well. It was a cool drink. It looked fun. I got it. What else do I have in here? Oh, this I can't resist a soft toy. So this was before we even got into the parks. This was at a service station somewhere, and I'm sure I can get hold of them in the UK. But I like ginger cats, so I got a ginger cat. So I bought a grand total of 3. No, hang on. No, we didn't buy Pluto there. I feel like there's a third one. Don't know. Well, if I'm including Sebastian, then yeah, 3 soft toys while I was in parks. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I can't help myself. I'm a grown woman, supposedly, who loves soft toys. Let me know if I'm not alone, because I can't control my urge. I see a cute face, and honestly, I have to have it. Which is yeah. Read into that what you will. Oh, I know what this is. Oh yeah, so you might have seen my glass wand that I made in May, and I bought a couple of the little stands that you can use. Now you probably can't see that because it's glass. That's really pretty. I don't remember them being patterned. Oh, how lovely. So yeah, you can stand your, oh maybe that's the back. I have to play around with this and see. You put your glass wand on to these, and then it stands flat out of the box. So I really wanted 2 of those, because currently you can see the box behind me. It's next to my pumpkin Loungefly, so I really wanted to get those so I could stand it up properly and show it off in the light, because oh goodness me, it's gonna sparkle like you wouldn't believe. It's so pretty. Get it in the right light. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, everything's falling off. Here we go. So we got those. This bag was on offer. Oh, good grief, everything's falling off. This was really cool. So this was an Avengers bag, and I think you might be able to see in the lights. Can't really see. But it's really reflective. Really reflective. Bring it closer to you, see if that does it. And yeah, it's an Avengers campus, so you can see, hold it like that. Avengers Campus, Disneyland Paris. It's plain on the back, and you can fit a lot in here, which is handy because I brought this back on the train with all of my souvenirs that wouldn't fit in my suitcase. I got some little chocolates. Those are meant to be for the office, actually. I should really take those in. I replaced my 30th anniversary soap because it was on special, and it smells of grapefruit, and it's really nice, and I like it because every time I use it I think of Disney, which is not difficult to do because when you use it, it has a Mickey head shaped pump, and so you pump it out. It takes some practice to get the right amount of force, I found, and also that changes as the soap level goes down, but I did get the hang of it by the end of my first box, and I really like it, so I got that. Okay, these are from the Phantom Manor, and this is a Phantom Manor collection. So I got this, which I should take and put in the kitchen. This is Tea of Madame Leota, and it says Phantom Manor on there. This is based on the French one, and on the back it says Phantom Manor. I'm not going to try and read it in French because I'll probably butcher it, but it says, where hinges creak in doorless chambers, where strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, where candlelights flicker through the air, though the air is deathly still. This is Phantom Manor. Bienvenue à Phantom Manor. There you go, told you. So this is actually, it says on the bottom, and it doesn't say it in English, so préparation de fruits et de plantes aromatiques pour infusion biologique. So I read into that, it's a fruit and plant based tea. Yeah, should be nice. I'm looking forward to trying it. And on the back you've got the wallpaper. On the front you've got Madame Leota, you've got the singing ghosts, you've got all sorts of things. So it's really cool. The 999 ghosts. And then there was also this in the set. So this one is a box of, I think it's sweets from memory. Let's see. What does it say? Look on the back. Bonbon aromatise. So yes, it's sweets. And well, the concentrates, these are in French again, so I'm trying to translate. I've got carotte, so I think that's carrot. Hibiscus, that's fairly obvious. Spiruline, so if that is the blue algae stuff that's meant to be a superfood, then that's going to be cool. And pom, apple. Yeah, because it's pomme de terre, isn't it? Is potatoes. Yeah, so got that as well. So really nice little tin, nice to keep. I don't know, maybe my Phantom Manor pins in. Do I have any? Maybe we'll have to find out. I'll have to check my pin collection. I'm sure I do. Maybe I've got some Stitch ones. What else do I have in here? I have, oh my goodness, this pin is absolutely gorgeous. Disneyland Paris, how beautiful is this? So this is the most beautiful pink glitter. It shines in the sun like you wouldn't believe. Let's see if I can get you to see that. And it's got the castle in the middle, Hyperspace Mountain on the right, and on the no, hang on, yeah, that's the right, and on the left is Fantasyland and Big Thunder Mountain. So I just thought that was gorgeous and really wanted to get that. So yes, I'm just trying to see if it says anything. It's an open edition, this pin. That's pretty much all it says. Q4 Pin Park, Disneyland Paris open edition. That's what it says, but it's so pretty. I got a few pins actually, so let's do the rest of the pins next. And then him. Okay, so, oh goodness, there's a story about this next pin. These next two pins actually. Okay, I forgot to take any pins with me to do pin trading this time. Oh, actually there's a story about this little thing as well. So we didn't go to the hotel I thought we were going to. I thought we were staying at Hotel Cheyenne. That's what I've been told. And when I woke up, I literally woke up as we were driving in to Newport Bay Hotel. So that's where we stayed. And I hadn't taken any swimwear because we were going to Cheyenne. There's not a pool there, except there was. But fortunately, they have a vending machine where you can buy swimwear. And I love to swim. So that's brilliant. So yeah. And the bag was very handy to put my pins in. So I got these through pin trading. I didn't know that there was, I'll talk about pin trading in a different video at Disney World and versus Disneyland Paris because it's quite different. But anyway, I ended up buying some pins and doing some pin trading. So I got Pan, who is from a current set that is available at Disneyland Paris, but to be honest, it's got a couple of thumper pins, and then I think it might have a flower pin and possibly just flower as in the skunk, and then also maybe I think an actual flower. But Pan is French for thumper, and it actually means bang bang. So I thought that was lovely, and I like that. And I was quite happy to trade a bit more expensive pin for that so that I could get it. And then I got this little Eeyore pin, who is so sweet. And I don't think he's particularly rare. There have been a number of different versions of this pin over the years from what I looked up. He doesn't have a year. He does say Disneyland Resort Paris. And then this one, which was a bit of a complicated trade. Yeah. All I'm going to say is I bought a pin. I thought I could trade. Then they said, no, you can't trade that pin because this is a special edition, so you need a special edition pin to trade for this pin. And I happened to know that there was a special edition pin coming out the next day. So I went back the next day and tried to trade it with them in the morning before the board was out, and they wouldn't do it. So they said, come back in the afternoon, which I did, and then the guy wasn't there to do it. So whole palaver. Anyway, I got to the board finally. The guy was there, I was there, we were all there. this pin had gone, and I was like, no. I've bought this special edition pin specifically to trade for this. And fortunately the cast member at the thing, she heard what I was saying, and she said, which pin was it you wanted? And I said it was the rabbit with the Easter basket. And it turned out, bless them, they had taken him off the board for me, knowing that I'd been asking that morning and that I had a pin to trade and that I really, really wanted him. So I was really grateful to her, because I was a bit distressed, because it had been there's a lot more to that story than I've just told you, but yeah, it all felt like it was going bad and wrong, and actually it turned out great. And he is gorgeous. I loved him because of the colours. I just thought he was adorable, and it turns out he's actually a Walt Disney Imagineering exclusive, limited edition 200, and yeah, so he's got little carrots on the back of him, and I just thought he was absolutely gorgeous. So I was very happy with him. I will show you the pin that I bought to trade for him, because I actually bought two. One that I could trade for this, one that I could keep. But that is in the other box of stuff from my sister that she's got to send to me. So I should have that shortly. But yes, so I was very excited by him. I think... Oh no, that's not quite everything. This goes with something else that I'm waiting to arrive. This is, I saw this on a woman's bag going into Phantom Manor, and I got so excited because, as you may have seen on previous videos, my new favourite ride at Disneyland Paris is Web Slingers. So when I found this keyring, I was like, yes! It's the Spider Bot, and he just works really well in this style. I think he's awesome. So that was brilliant. So I had to have him, and he's going to go on the bag, which I will show you in a future video. And right, let's do a double check. I think that really is everything, unless you're interested in seeing the little doodads from the hotel, but they're just cute because they've got little Mickey heads on, which not all of them do, so I like those. So yeah, I brought one of those back with me, so there you go. So yeah, that is part 2 of 3 of my Disneyland Paris hauls. That's a bit bonkers, isn't it? I told you, I tried to be good. I took a limited amount of spending money with me, which is what I spent on all of this. And then, because I spent it on all of this, that meant there wasn't money for like the lounge fly that I wanted, that is coming to me in the separate box. So I've ended up with like 3 different bits. So I've got no self-control. What can I say? I'm back there very soon. I'm hoping that because it is so close to having been last time, that A, I won't get COVID again, and B, most importantly, that because I've been so recently, there won't be much new stuff in the way of merchandise that I want. However, I have a horrible feeling that the reality of that is going to be different, especially because my sister told me there are new park collections. Sorry, Spiderbot. New park collections out. Eek. I can't remember if she told me what the ride was they were for. King Arthur's Carousel. I heard a rumour. Now, did she say it was or wasn't? I think she said it was. I'm in big trouble. I love carousels. Okay, so stay tuned, because you know it's going to come your way. If it happens, you know I'm going to tell you. I will share stuff with you from this next trip as well, and I will show you part 3 of this haul when it arrives. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these things closer up, and until next time, take care and bye for now.